as per the detailed report provided through the District Security Committee, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, the members of Kaabong Kral Association are requesting for an audience with you at your convenience, Your Excellency. Human-wildlife conflict, Your Excellency, is one of the factors that is affecting people of Kaabong. We thank you, Your Excellency, that Kidepo Valley National Park, the fencing has started. We thank you very much because this will reduce the dangers of animal invasion in farms and lives of the people. Your Excellency, sector, Your Excellency, first of all, we thank you for the great support the health sector receives in Kaabong, especially the infrastructure support through Italian loan. We have been also receiving some of the equipments like ambulances and supplies, medical supplies, Your Excellency. However, there are still some sub-counties without government-aided health centers, and the summary is on the table below. In Kaabong district, we have 19 sub-counties with 85 parishes. In 21, we have 21 health center 2s, and we have 8 health center 3s. We have no health center 4s, and we have 1 hospital, which is Kaabong Hospital, which we are requested that it should be elevated to regional referral hospital because Moroto is far from Kaabong, and Kaabong regional referral hospital would serve Karenga, would serve Kotido, would serve Abim, would serve our neighbors from Kenya and South Sudan, Your Excellency, because they have been interfering with our budgets. Your Excellency, in view of the above, we request that the next Sanja, you would help us and put these things in place. Your Excellency, on the issue of roads, Your Excellency, we credit NRM government through your able leadership for continuous support through the maintenance grant of the 1 million annually, which has helped in improving service delivery in the district. From 2021 to 2022 today, a total of 211 kilometers of roads has been worked on. Your Excellency, it is our prayer that Sanja in the following areas of cross-border roads have market in Kenya and South Sudan border. We have Kaabong east of Kidepo National Park, Puerta, and IGAD had already started, but because we did not have enough funds from the time and then IGAD, so we have not been able to reach the border of South Sudan. So we are requesting Your Excellency to be open. Also the road from Kaabong through Timu County to Kenya. Kenyans have already graded it out to the border, and we also did it up to some kilometers. But because of the rationalization, the works, stopped on the way. We request that those 2 roads be completed. Your Excellency, we have 12 community schools that need coding. That's under education. Also, Your Excellency, on the issue of nursing school, the infrastructure is inadequate. The issue of transport for the Kaabong Nursing School. Then the issue of Kaabong Technical School, also the infrastructure is not sufficient. Your Excellency, the issue of the skilling hub. Napak is too far. We go for 200 kilometers up to Napak. But most of the beneficiaries in Kaabong, Karenga, cannot afford to travel all the way up to Napak. So we request that one of the skilling centers be established in Kaabong to serve Kotido, Abim, and Karenga, so that we can stop traveling too far, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, the issue of creation of the new administrative units, we request kindly, much as creation of the administrative units is currently frozen, we still appeal to you for a special consideration as follows. To Kaabong District Town Council to be elevated to a municipal status, because after Moroto becoming a city, Kotido will remain an orphan. We need Kaabong municipality so that we can have 2 municipalities in Karamoja sub-region, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, secondly, your people of Kaabong request you for district status, Morungole district in northern Kaabong County and those north, 10 sub-counties, because from Iki County up to here is around 70 kilometers. So hindered service difference. So we need services as per government policy on decentralization, because each county is hard to reach area because of the terrain, difficult terrain, Your Excellency. The second thing is about to Dodo South constituency, because from here up to the border of Kotido is around 60 kilometers, Your Excellency, and most of the people at the border, like Lolele South, like Loyoro, get a lot of challenges in getting services in Kaabong district. Your Excellency, I want to tell you about the issue of the presidential pledges, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, there are some pledges you made for some people in Kaabong in the past, which includes Kaabong municipality, which I've already mentioned. Then the issue of cattle compensation, which I've mentioned. The tractor for the female, the only female LD3 chairperson in Karamoja from County, Honorable Nangole. And then the issue of a vehicle for Rural Women Association, Karwa, is also one of the issues that you pledge to them. Your Excellency, the support for the family of the late Honorable Samson Ilukori, the former Member of Parliament, for Mama Joyce Ilukori, one of our historicals. Your Excellency, support for the family of one of our historicals who died in the line of duty while we are in Nambole for national conference in the last year. Mama Joyce was knocked by the border, and the report reached your office. Your Excellency, in conclusion, in the case there is time, we request as you exit the district, you pass by the home of any of the fallen heroes of our community to lay a wreath to the grave. The Honorable Chaudhry Lokwang, one of the first ministers in Kaabong, called Jacob Loumo, who has just passed 2 months ago, one of your gallant soldiers. Then Mama Nadine Concepta, Your Excellency, we request, in case you have time, out of your courtesy, Your Excellency.
Bite into something so, what's the word? Oh yes, something fresh-alicious, something snacky-licious and funny-licious, something sweet-alicious and crunchy-licious, something so extra-licious and so creamy-licious. Bite into Britannia Cream Biscuits.
Introducing Britannia.
That they were innocently prosecuted. Your Excellency, the people of Kaabong, therefore, together with out there, have anonymously pledged to commit to support you, 99% and above. We pray that God continues to bless you with good health, energy, and stewardship for further transformation of our country as per the NRM manifesto theme, protecting the gains achieved by the NRM government. Long live NRM government, long live President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, long live Uganda. I say this for God and my country. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Hilary. Let us clap for Honorable Hilary for the good words he has mentioned here. Your Excellency, allow me to invite the Regional Vice Chairman of the party to come and welcome you to Kaabong and make his brief remarks. As he comes, before you arrive, Your Excellency, the people were appreciating the peace, and they were saying out of the peace, their population has increased, as you can see. There are very many children, and they are very excited with the number of children they have. They are healthy, they are in schools, their population is growing, and they are very appreciative for NRM government. May I invite the Regional Vice Chairman, and he will be inviting the President. I know you are struggling to see the President. Very soon you will see him. Don't fight, don't push. You will be able to see the President from wherever you are standing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Secretary General of NRM, Honorable Toduong Richard, for your remarks. NRM oye! NRM oye! Museveni oye! Kaabong oye! Karamoja oye! Alakara no oye! Rokomono Papa Nyebuno Achamit no oye! Alakara ringe kariko ule yane ekariko ule veo kangulu arang kariko ulu kabukan kape kangi digaria Alakara apon arne Ketunga Kaabong Achamit Alakara no oye! Angena iponate itiaka dene Alato mangi mitingnya ada ulungon Adolo no kiri dwa lo buku ya Karimojong Nyeri ya muna dwa tunga lu kotene Alakara eda chunun Kaabong oye Kaabong oye Akabuli diangon Na wali kina ngetunga Alo West Nile ngetunga ulu aluero Abala kori ekidio kata ngetunga Alakara Mojong Alakara no oi apanare akirar President yokola Uganda. Your Excellency, I would like on behalf of the people of Kaabong and Karamoja in general to warmly welcome you to Kaabong. The people of Kaabong have demonstrated that they love you. Given the population before you, that is a clear sign that they love you and they have come in large numbers to come and listen to you. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Your Excellency, before the advent of NRM government to power, Karamoja was despised by non-patriotic leaders in Uganda. They were demonizing Karamoja to the extent that they would say, we shall not wait for Karamoja to develop. That was an insult that the people of Karamoja had to bear because there was nothing we could do. We were only salvaged when NRM came to power. It is your leadership, godly leadership, that recognized Karamoja and design programs that develop and transform Karamoja so that Karamoja is facing development.
नए ट्रैक्टर की बधाई।
नए ट्रैक्टर की बधाई तो मिल गई, लेकिन असली बधाई रवि की फसल के लिए होगी।
बधाई पे बधाई।
नए जीएसटी से ट्रैक्टर हुए 40,000 रुपए तक सस्ते।
नए जीएसटी से गांव-गांव में फैल रही खुशियों की रोशनी, भारत मना रहा है बचत उत्सव। बधाई हो बधाई।
हर घर खुशहाली, जीएसटी बचत उत्सव वाली।
The peace you ushered through disarmament has enabled programs to be implemented peacefully. And we thank you for taking a bold effort to disarm Karamoja, to rid it of illegal guns that admitted untold suffering to the region. We thank you. We thank you, Your Excellency. We thank the UPDF and all the officers and men in uniform who dedicated their time to move to all places in Karamoja to remove all the illegal guns. Thank you very much. Past governments tried to disarm Karamoja, but they failed. But you came because you had a blessing from God. You came and handled it systematically, and you managed. We thank you for that. Now, all the programs of government have been explained by the leaders. Whatever government has done, Your Excellency, transformation is already taking shape in Karamoja. We now have factories, mining factories, cement factories. So, we are very happy because Karamoja also has something to give to Uganda. We are only known for wrong things, but in your leadership, Karamoja has something to give to the country in terms of development. Thank you very much. We have universities now. We have 2 public universities in Karamoja. We have Moroto University of Science in Agriculture, with its constituent college in Kotido, that is Kapatu, which we blessed recently by giving money to start programs in humanities. So, Your Excellency, thank you very much. The Karamojong will no longer be going to Kampala for university education, for certificates, for degree and diploma. They will now be accessing university education within Karamoja. Your Excellency, we thank you for that. The only reward we shall give you, Your Excellency, is to mobilize all the people of Karamoja, all the people of Kaabong, to give you the vote. Instead of 90%, instead of 80%, they are promising to give you 99.9%. And this is a commitment. This is a commitment from the leaders. This is the commitment from the people of Kaabong. As you can see, they have turned out in large numbers. I therefore tell the people of Kaabong to translate this mammoth crowd to the votes come January 15th, 2026 during presidential and parliamentary elections. Alakara no oine tunga Kaabong. Alakara ponare. Ebunite president Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ali moki no on iboragini tiya pukari na ke narayam. Iki yeni onda dang ali monya ke ngari ko ane iboragini tiya pukan na ke narayam ala Kaabong district. Iki yeni onda dang Mario Gatanguna Kenarem, ata PDM, ata Mioga, ata SEJ, programs una youth, kanguna jedam, una itia bugadane, aina kenon, agogong, nake kwataret akuliako, ani are chamita won, abaru toloma la kalia dadang. Iklagara no hoy, elilingan ayo pupogili, enarayem hoye. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Kaguta oye! Your Excellency, because of time, I now want to take this singular honor to invite you to come and address your people. Karibu.
Maata Karenga,
Maata
Alakara, the Vice Chairman, Northern Uganda, NRM,
Maata Karenga, Vice Chairman, NRM, Karamoja, Tokupok Kilinga,
the Secretary General,
Maata Karenga, NRM Party,
all the other leaders, and the people of Kaabong, the people of
Kaabong district.
I'm very happy to be here with you.
Alakara
And I have come to present to you the program of the NRM to Uganda.
Our program,
The contribution of the NRM to Uganda in the past and what we are planning now. The people who formed NRM eventually have been active in the politics of Uganda for the last 65 years. Initially, we were young people belonging to parties of DP, UPC, Kabaka. However, by 1965, we could see that these parties did not know what they were doing. That's how we started study groups in the university. These study groups were to study what can we do, what should be done, and why. The other groups were laughing at us. Say, politics is not theory. You are in theory. But we said, but if you don't understand, how will you solve the problem? So therefore, over these years, we have developed very clear plans for the whole of Uganda and for Africa. In the last 40 years, we have put 7 points into action.
Alors to man karu ngato man ka lu nyar. Alo bikini ke apon ku wa na akro ya adena kan akan kare kito di una porgitia.
Today I'll speak only about 3 of them.
Na kwarna alimuni ngawuni bon. Alo to man point ngulu.
But before I do that, I want to thank God for the work of the NRM in Uganda.
Abala rojelimu na una atamta talaka ku kotere tijulabu NRM kitialo Uganda.
When I see this huge crowd of people in Kaabong, I feel very happy.
Ane anyuni ngevi tuwa luda ya ngala Kaabong. Alakara keta no woi.
Even in Karenga where we were.
Tarte Alakara ngane ni abu yongevi.
And in Abim yesterday.
Tarbene ala Abim.
When I came to campaign for UPM in 1980,
Anikola bulinge na campaign ko nyaka na kadia ko tere UPM 1980 kolo.
The whole of Karamoja population was 190,000. You can check.
Akudio ko ngutungala Karamojong.
The whole of Karamoja was 190,000 people.
Ara ngitunga yali putunga miaka ngo mono bon.
But now, Kaabong alone is 264,000.
Pe na it edoga ye kemara ngitunga Kaabong bon ara ngitunga ali pionga miaka are atomonika pe anga ngo mon.
And why?
Kotore nyo
Exil immunization.
Arai chip no woi ngevi etopolo ego kimar alotoma Uganda alotoma Kaabong.
That's why the children are not dying.
Ingevi Peter woni delugu mamu tona gide dangludo epolote.
So for today we shall speak about three words.
So na kwarna akronga uni bona lo dikini agrioro.
Number 1 is exil, as you call it, peace.
Nakapei arai ekivil.
You say ekivil.
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 Yes.
Now, that peace was not easy.
Ekivil wolo pa patana adolun na New York.
Because your elders had been misinformed that in order to live in this area, you had to have guns in order to balance the guns of the Turkana and the guns of the Topotha and the guns of the Somalis and the guns of Ethiopia.
Bea abuni ekivil ani arai kolodek abalinge wakadukou bea matiru mtanya tom. Nato managa kitojiere ngetopoda kitojiere ngetokolwa nakopina uluche kai wanda ikiari wona nyatom ngeli kola mamkor yake bila Karamojong.
Then they said you cannot disarm Karamoja unless you disarm Turkana, you disarm Topotha, you disarm Ethiopians, Somalis, the other ones of Kenya, what are they called? The Pokot.
The Pokot of Kenya.
Yes.
Apo bea balkolonga kwa kauro nanga biko ebe yema de kipoto na tomean ero kongi Turkana ni poto na kech ero kongi Topotha ni poto na kech ero kongi upe ni poto na kech ebe ma de mo poto buku nguluche e poto do wonda ngakoro ni kola ya na kopo kedumuna.
I said it is not my job to disarm Africa. My job is to disarm Uganda.
Abunge na tem mera nyaka tich nyakiranga tomena na kopina unache na iti nyaka tich nyale muni ngatomena na kopoka alo Uganda.
But then they said if you disarm Uganda, Turkana will come and attack us. And
Beta mara na bo aniki potoro wana tomen iki chante wani uli alo Kenya ngiturkana.
But the army will deal with them. We shall deal with them.
Abuya kabiko tama president kora puka tama e potodu wana ngatomen ke potu turkana itoji ete kitigari yoko keli.
And we had other examples because like in West Nile there is always trouble in Congo, in South Sudan, but it never comes into Uganda.
kana bo yang kereng tungana ko pinu chali munge Kongo da Sudan da gutwangulu yakata ngatoma na ida ponda mare bukuni okel yolo munete.
In Kasese, Bundubujo, Kisoro, it's the same. There is trouble in Congo, but here there is total peace.
Kasese da edujiti Kongo ejiyete to kama na ite yake le Kasese makopiru cheda uno yakati diete makopiru kwa eperita kwa paneni.
So I want to thank all the people who supported my efforts to get guns out of Karamoja.
Etala kariti kutunga dayang ule apota chamu tunguna bangi enya kutunga tomere na pukan koterelo muneke del Karamoja etala kariti kutunga dayang.
I want to thank the women of Karamoja, the Alliance for Peace.
Ewa etala kariti ngaberu Kaabong Peace Forum kotereke del ula gege apos kutogeke.
I want to thank some of the young people recently. These are recent ones. Angorere and Natuk. They have helped me very much.
Abala tala kariting tuang karachuna ulia pos kinya kutunga tomen kangulu tete ulu benenya kangulu kangdeng apa iruna rengun angolere kana tuk apa yok ikeni ngwana poto chula kini karachuna wape.
They brought me young people who had survived death fighting with the army, who had gone to Kapueta in South Sudan.
Apo tunga iruna rengun tolo mavia kidiro karachuna ka tarula poto lotok Sudan apo kidiro roki nyakut.
They came to Raitura, to Baregi, to Raitura. They told me, well, many of us, but many of us have been killed by the army, in the fight with the army.
Apote yaudu karachuna ngulu, pangata loreke Raitura amaga, tolo total loreke yechele yebarlege, yara karachuna ngulu, kiana kaya kadukot, kamara kitamu kedia kedil.
So I took them around the whole of central western Uganda to see peace and development.
Apani ara kedi kirimovi, tanyu de kedil, anakopena unache.
And I hear that when they came back, they are doing a good job.
Ane bongunete apot kere kediron kecheru kutod, gitiate tijula jokon.
There was also a priest who was helping me. There was a priest who was helping me. I've forgotten his name.
Ekedil na orang ulang ngara kituan.
So I thank everybody who supported peace.
Abala talaga na ngtunga dayang, ulu apota chamu te kedil.
The guns destroyed a lot of people.
I
will never forget a woman in Nakapiripirit who had been married to nine husbands. And all of them had died from guns. Husband 1 marry, die. Husband 2 marry, die. Husband 3 marry, die. So I'm very happy we have got HV in Karamoja now.
So Alakara no way, Alakara.
Now with HV, with peace, you can see now Actopol Aquap. Development. Actopol Aquap has got two parts.
Aquap,
one part is economic infrastructure. This includes the roads, the electricity, the telephones, the water. All that is part of the economic infrastructure. Now, when you go through the list, you'll find that electricity has now arrived in Kaabong. This electricity, I got it from very far. From Soroti up to Moroto, up to Kotido, now in Kaabong now. Moroto, Kotido, even in Karenga. even in Karenga.
Pagatar Karenga, Yala Itingna.
So that one is now achieved.
Adolungana at the Mokringana.
The road is coming.
Ebunite Rukude, Tokupokidi, Kilinga.
The tarmac road is coming.
Ebude Rukude Lara Color.
Because we got it from Soroti to Moroto, it will come to Kotido, it will come to Kaabong.
And I pay when I Rukude Olo, and I pay also Rote Pagamoroto, Egin Natala Moroto, Kitoro Kotido, Pagatar Kaabong.
The road has gone to Nakapiripirit,
Yape Nakapritida,
to Namaru,
Namalu, Etoromoni Borgini,
to Loktanyara on the border.
Epero Moroto, Epero Loktonia, Lolo Kenya.
So it is coming here also.
Ebunit, Edolini.
And this side, the road will come from Kitgum to Namukora to Karenga.
Alo wala alo talo, enyoni ekolas, alo Kitgum, Kito Namukora, Tolomo Rom, Toloma Karenga.
To Kidepo.
Pagatar Kidepo.
The telephones, you all now have telephones. The telephones, you know.
Rumuta Wandang, Aberu Wanuna.
There we used the private sector to do it.
Sorry?
There we used the private sector to do it.
Moneni, Aporgitia, Ataimitian, Atayatel, Mutua Luce, Merapukan, Akitia Ticholo.
But why did they do it? Why did they do it? Because of peace and good policy. That's how they were able to do it. In the case of Karamoja, one of the most important economic infrastructure elements is water. And from the beginning, under the Karamoja Development Program, I emphasized water. Let's see what's happening with the water. I have the whole file here. The water, were able to build the Longoromit Earth Dam.
Longoromit, upon Tabakuna, Yadodonege, Longoromit.
1.4 billion liters. 1.4 billion liters. This one is, then there is Usake Valley Dam with the capacity of 2.8 billion liters. This was completed recently. There is ongoing small-scale irrigation scheme at Longoromit. There are 20 valley tanks constructed and two wind-powered systems operational. The ones which are being implemented now, there is one large valley tank under construction. They don't mention where, but and there are also some other irrigation scheme to promote commercial agriculture.
Introducing Airtel VoLTE. Stay in control of the game while enjoying crystal clear HD calls with friends and loved ones. Whether you're gaming, streaming, or just catching up online, Airtel VoLTE keeps it seamless. No interruptions, no lags, just seamless connections. To switch to Airtel VoLTE and enjoy uninterrupted streaming and HD calls, follow the steps below. For Android phone, select Connections under Settings. Select Mobile Networks. Turn on the VoLTE icon. For iPhones, select Mobile Service under Settings. Select Mobile Data options. Turn on the VoLTE icon under Voice and Data. Gaming and HD crystal clear calls at the same time. Powered by Airtel VoLTE. Airtel.
Congrats, my guy.
Show up when it counts. Be home your way. Send money from the UK to over 10 African countries with the best exchange rates at zero transfer fee, delivered in minutes. Download Lemfi today.
Also building an international airport, just like Entebbe. And here, I used strategy. It is the Sheikh of Sharjah, my friend, who is going to build this big airport. What brought him? Kidepo National Park. There are some people who confuse our people in Karamoja here, in Ankole, in Kasese, about the national parks. They try to say national parks are for animals. National parks are not for animals. National parks are for you. Because if you don't want national parks, then why are you building sports stadiums? Sorry? If you don't like national parks, then why do you want to build sports stadiums? Should we stop stadiums? Should we? We should build stadiums. Because the stadiums are in order to accommodate sports. And sports is to attract people to see. People come to see, to enjoy, to relax. And they pay money. You saw recently when we had these sports, what was it called? The one we had here, football. It was called something. The one we had in East Africa. We had recently the teams from all of Africa were here in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. And people came to watch. Now that is the same with the national parks.
Ikwana borengini ikwana ka Kidepo neri yang tianginen.
Those our animals
ngitiangulu arangulu yo
attract people to come and see them.
Arang ngitiangulu yokiyo aneni, arai borengini ane poteng mudugui, poteng ngole kiri aneni.
And when they come,
ane poteng mudugui nguleni.
They come with money.
E poteng angadilinga.
They come with money.
E poteng angadilinga nyanyi ngitiangulu e poteng tacha.
So what Karamoja should do is to support the parks.
So ure madu wane tiyata ara aktogogong deni boyo te gitiang kama ne pitolo yogi yeri gitiang kama yang arakdia pukan kiyogi gitiang luaneni.
But also prepare to take advantage of them.
Bag atau bana gru chowa data te pitolo dia udah ngajo kerja atau ma yogi gitiang ngolo.
When the tourists come to the parks, whose milk are they going to drink? If you don't produce milk here, then they drink my milk from Rajtura. So I challenge you to produce milk, produce fruits, vegetables, food, so that you are the one who supplies these tourists. There's one hospital in Kaabong, and there are 7 health center 3s. But in the plan is to upgrade Usake Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 in Morungore. Upgrade Loleria Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 in Loleria sub-county. Upgrade Kakamar Health Center 2 to Center 3. Kakamar sub-county Health Center upgrade Lodiko Health Center 2 to Center 3. Upgrade Lokerui Health Center 2 to Center 3 in Kaabong. In Kaabong West. Upgrade Lobongia Health Center 2 to Center 3 in Lobongia sub-county. Upgrade Kamachari Call Health Center 2 to Center 3 in Kadire South. South sub-county. Upgrade Nareng Park Health Center 2 to Center 3. Nareng Park Health Center 2 to Center 3 Alakadile sub-county. In Kadire sub-county. Upgrade Lotim Health Center 3 2 to Center 3. Yellow team around Health Center 3, Yellow team sub-county. In Yellow team sub-county. Upgrade Moriem Health Center 2, Health Center 3 in Karapata, sub-county.
Edakatala Kalapatada, Kitopolore, Alakalapata sub-county.
Upgrade Team Health Center 2, Health Center 3 in Team, sub-county.
Edakatala Alotimu, Kitopolore from Health Center 2 to Health Center 3, Alotimu sub-county.
Now, Dodos East has got a government hospital. Dodos East has got a government hospital.
Dodos East,
so it is Dodos North and East constituency that do not have health center for.
So you don't pay Dodos North, cut near the East,
and we shall have to build them there.
So
all these are part of the social infrastructure. And all of them are part of the Actopol Aquap. Because this is the second word for today. Word number 1 is Ekivir, number 2 is Actopol Aquap. Now, Tamak Road has already arrived in Moroto. And in Nakapiripiriti. So you must have friends there or relatives. You should ring them and ask them, do you sleep on the Tamak Road at night? We hear there is a good Tamak Road there, but do you sleep there at night? You ask them. What do you think they will tell you? Do they sleep on the Tamak Road? Where do you think they sleep? They sleep where?
That they sleep in their homes.
What do you call home in?
Here.
I can't get it. That one.
Here.
So, if they sleep in their homes, and all of you from here, you are going back to your homes. When you get back in the evening, the Ichan you left in the morning is still waiting for you. And it will say, welcome back. We are still here. The children have no sugar. There's no milk. There's not enough food. The house is leaking with water. We are sleeping on skins, not on mattresses. We don't have enough blankets. All those problems will be waiting for you. So while we talk of Ekivir, very good. That one is there. Actopol Aquap is there and more is coming. But we must get medicine for each child. And medicine for ichan is abaru.
Arai abaru.
So, in the 60s, I could see these leaders were misleading their people.
Like in
my area there, tarmac roads, what?
And
by 1963, the tarmac road had arrived in Mbarara. And was there. Tarmac road here. Each and here.
So
we were saying, why don't you talk of Abaru? And when they speak in English, it is more confusing. Because they use the word development. Sustainable development. Without distinguishing that, yes, this one, but also this one. But we were clear, we told our people what we thought. And we emphasized Abaru. Like in 1967, after my A levels, before going to university, the salary I got as a teacher, I went and bought that land at Ruaktura. Ruaktura was very far, remote. No road, no electricity. And cows eat grass. They don't eat tarmac road. The cows don't warm themselves on electricity. So there was good land for pasture. So and as long as there was peace in the area, that's all I wanted. And the area had been cleared of chester flies that time. So that's what I wanted. And I bought the land. Settled my father, because my father was a nomad like you people. He was moving with his cows. So I said, stop moving. Come and we make sengenge. So I started increasing my abaru. That time, now electricity has come. Like tarmac road has come. But it found when I was rich long ago. So please don't mix Octopor aquap with abaru. I can see those people are trying to show you my cows. You see my cows. I became abaru long ago. But it's not only me. Other people listen to our message. Let's see some of the other.
Amazina ninje George Matongo owangoma mungoma wuntu hano gwataka shozi nandutaha
yakabara ni chongolo ndi
mawa wanje ndi murisa
ushara summarize
tezu maja kureba nuko itandikira tataka ndagento bakubya talobo hagwachadana meirisa zakanya nagura mataka nyuse nazo zankorera ibintu zashubiza abana bihereze naturuho kabanza mu nyankore naje nahindura kumwata ngo nzungu nuko zahanyuranye nazitunga
On our farm, we collect over 900 liters of milk per day, and a liter costs 800 shillings, which is approximately 21 million per month.
Now, this man, because me, I moved my father from traditional to modern because I was educated.
Abunge de tata mapake tawade ke ekiboy longorot taloma ke ekiboy ko ay to ni ara ini awul tungadam.
I had read about what happened to other parts of the world, Europe, America, Australia. I knew all that. But like this man here, he never went to school. He's not educated. But he listened to our message. Of Abaru is important. Yes. Octopor aqua is important, but Abaru is also very important. And Abaru is the one which is in your house. Octopor aqua is outside. It is ours. Abaru is yours. And Ichan is also yours.
Do you know how to check the status of your PRN on Airtel Money? Step 1. Dial *185#. Step 2. Select option 4. Verification documents, traffic fines, and more the easy way. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
Elevate your career with the London School of Business and Finance. We offer a global MBA with 5 specializations, a Master's in Finance and Investment, and a Master of Science Strategic Marketing. LSBF is a trusted institution with a 4.8-star rating on Trustpilot and a vibrant network of students originating from 150+ countries. Learning is tailored to your schedule, and all programs are available 100% online. Choose LSBF, where education goes beyond borders. Find out more at lsbf.org.uk.
From the milk alone, not including what he gets from selling the cow, the beef and all that. And as you see, he has built a modern house. He has got solar power there. Educated children. But he's also far from the tarmac road. Tarmac road is 70 miles away. Now let's see here in Karamoja, people who have listened to our message. There's a man I saw yesterday in Abim. The one of mangoes.
Mr. Korea Dick Ogira. I am a model farmer in Abim district. My village here is called Arangetai West. Arangetai Parish, Abuk Town Council, Abim district in Karamoja. The mango trees you are seeing here were given to me by the President through Operation Wealth Creation. I received 200 mango seedlings, and I planted all, and they are all doing well. Apart from this venture, I got money from PDM last year. I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They have multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I've managed to plant 2 acres of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre I intend to harvest next year in January. Then for the mangoes, you are seeing, I started harvesting last year in 2023. The first harvest, I got 6 million. That was in June. Then second harvest in November, not September, November, I got another 6 million. So last year, from these mangoes, I got 12 million shillings. I've been selling to the people around. Actually, Soroti Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take these mangoes tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling 1 at 500 shillings, 2 1,000, and people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes trees you are seeing here are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta Museveni, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer because of this wealth. I call it wealth now. I always harvest. I don't harvest mango. I harvest money, not mangoes. So I want to thank our president so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million next year, 2025. So altogether, I expect to get 36 million shillings. And this money I will use for paying fees for my children. At the moment, I sleep in grass-thatched house.
Now, you can see how this man has changed. There is another one who is using also irrigation. Let's see him. Another one who is doing irrigation.
Yes, Charles Ali is my name. I am a farmer. I am into livestock and crop farming. My crop farming is in Abim, Alarek sub-county, Alarek town council. The ward is in Kawang. And in that farm we have a vegetable garden. Then this year also,
So the rain
I
is
access
coming.
the pit.
The rain is coming. Let's move fast. Now, I am giving you all these examples. What's happening here is not happening in Europe. It's not happening in America. It's happening here in Karamoja. Here.
Ngiboro lu tode kitangul dayang. Mere America yai. Mere na kopang mudugui. Arang akrong na tia dia ne pia ne Alakara moja.
And here, you hear some countries like Israel. Israel is a desert.
Kingoli kira ya kopona be Israel amaga. Arang ya kopona mama agipi.
You can check from the internet how much rain Israel gets.
Tarikiri pigi yo anama dinu anu kwa ano. Mame kitori ngomari yakiru etia area muni Israel.
Karamoja gets 35 inches of rain a year.
Karamoja nege area muni yakiru ne alal.
Actually, you get a lot of water, but it comes for 4 months, and then you have a longer period of no.
Nebuni yakiru nege la piongo mon anakaku tongo pia na bo ako yan.
So, if you act with the water, if you trap the water,
Kara onu lu die konyo agipi. Lu dia unyo agipi ani wo unyo agipi ani do agri kuwo na agipi.
the water will be there, will stay there.
You don't get agipi iwa de kongona.
And you can irrigate all the year round.
Riya ta ki choi choi na man korin karuda adang.
Like the other man was beginning trowers.
Una da ke una da ko adik no ne nyuno kama. Alo to ma abido una tia ga wache.
So therefore, my young friends and all our colleagues here, we are just not in politics of shouting, oh yeah, election, what. No, we are here to save people from suffering.
Nya ponta nege nya chala be oye nare mo oye orijo mame e chamata to de kina tata mang tunga nye pite ngolo yareta. Merenya ka kadia muna da kyo na itata mi oto epito lo yareta
to get out of poverty.
Ka alomun kinga oto mangichan oto ma bulia ko ria bulia ko
through wealth creation.
Oto ma agitiao ne ebari.
The PDM money we are sending, you are going to continue sending it.
Ngini ngalo PDM elodia kingareni ake akun.
We shall even increase it in the future.
E ata kutari mo ile PDM moi.
First of all, I will add another 15 million for the leaders to borrow from.
Alobi ake atakin mono amileni ato manankan angolo parish ko teren kariko kide nuniye tane kide uniye tane nyamari ata na kariko kango to nguluche nyamiata kama
because the 100 million has been for the ordinary people, not for the leaders.
Nyamiata ngana arangoni ko teren to nguluche akini egangtan kariko kaneni.
But I will add 15 million for the ordinary people. For the leaders. Then I will also create a fund for the religious leaders. I want also the religious leaders to be involved in wealth creation.
Tolo to kidira mo kina kana keje kidira kidia te kidira ni ke kotere tolo mo kidira to mangi chan
In their dioceses, in their Muslim districts.
Kidia te alo da se kama alo to ma ngi lamu da alo district kidia utu ke jaka ina lo le te kidira ina mena ba ka tamari ha wana ne.
And the cultural leaders.
Meka tu ko da kui lua ako pri kui kidira mo ya le mu ne ke jewe e ke je pitolo dia ta ke je nga.
We shall create funds for other groups like the borders.
Elovia akitiang dengan lua border ya dengan lua border grupo lua border
zone by zone
angolo region angolo zone
or district by district whichever is easier.
Ni ne jari ni patana kara alo district da patana ke dia alo district ne piane.
There are also graduates who have finished university but he has not got a job for 2 years. We shall create a fund for those.
E yang da kulu ara ka ke university mamu ye teach naite aloyo moye kidira ngaki ni esako olo idia uneta ngaki tiete biashara ero la kete teach.
And please don't take this money as a donation. Use it for 2 years, 1 million, pay back to your circle. This circle is yours per parish, it's not mine.
Kiteter ba tamate ngalu gorenya na kaneta ka ara ngalu ngulu ya uni lo sako kui ikide nya million ane kisia ane da onukare ngare yini akinya kun.
You get 1 million. You get 1 million.
Dia uni ya pay million.
After 2 years you pay back to the circle 1,120,000.
Ane da onukare ngare inya kuniyo nya pay million nya pay miat ka to muniare bon.
Just free money. If it was money lenders, you will pay about 6 million. For the million you got in 1 year, not 2 years. So therefore, the 3 words now.
So,
Ekidil, Aktopor
Akwap,
and Abaru.
Kebari.
This is part of the 7 points. But within the education, I want to emphasize, I want to ask all of you to support my views of free education without paying school fees. Tojo mangede pa ta cheteng ni ngalo lodukul tojo ngota tata jangede ni ngalo lodukulo. In government schools, this is what I wanted to do since 1996. And we started. And it moved very well. But along the way, the school managers started bringing charges. Now it is now commercial. And so many children are dropping out of school. That's why I had to start the skilling hubs, which you have been talking about. Now, if they are my graduates here, they can come from the skilling hubs. Are there some here?
They are here, sir.
Very good. Let's hear the testimony of 2 of them, one boy and one girl.
Museveni oye! Museveni oye! Lakani kare oye! Arangi karora atoshi mwali Flavia. Ayang nya pe yalo kiding studio sul kola de mete adu mi abane pene Kaabong SS abu ato de ke cool. So arai yang abu yang abulakani kare kenya kana paka industrial lab abu yang rikat yokos ngola 6 man abu yang alotoma tailoring so aya karwe pe yang akacharan ke chaketia alakara alakani kare no woi abunya dia kangara kangala to mariam ne also abu rikat ayaya ke moj aranya school free aperiona ni ajakon ayanga do kwai ayangi kindogal to ayangi soronin aime duwa bi cancanan kawriak so kelakara ala to ma kacharan ani ngoni abu yang eran tinganya kacharan ngolo pepesti yang angena kwar ariamuni yang delinga koni kara repairing the lawi ko dia do ngi charani ngiti ngisi pio angi lawi riamni ya baka wa riamuni yang delinga kara nyal pio nya me atape yang atomoni are ala to me da bet ala to ma ki gele ngiti ngudi ayang nya lope wa kinte eshebe asara to gele anka kwacha ngisi pio to gele anka charani ngiti alakara.
Your Excellency, the young girl is by the names of Akech Molly Flavia. She dropped out of school. She was identified and taken for skilling training in Napak. She did tailoring, and she says the school was free of charge, good food, free accommodation, nice beddings, and out of that, she was able to acquire a tailoring machine, and now she makes 120,000 weekly from the tailoring machine.
Oh, very good.
Anare moye, Museveni moye, Alakara sagal Simon Peter. Alakara yang akapolon akwana buno akaya dalo bukulu. Araya ngolo akawapan ngorian lupe lu erelu. Raida ngula ngato menalu. Abu ngo kalau bukulu ni abu ngere kayang Napak industrial hub. Abu ngo tenga e ko selo boko yo carpentry anjoinari. Lo ara mere nga ba oi kang cholongo bore changlu. So anai angoni abu niang ataka atoriam lo koneka lo ini etia teke. Budama gari yang ane bua etiate dayang. Tema bo papare pakai tasya da cam dikidong tiano lagi nako. Tolima kata kada nyuni tole ka toiano lagi nako. Abu chongel tema gari yang nya pedori agistia yo aime di bore. Tole tanya mingali piong ar. Abu yang atanya mingali piong are yang ada. Pakatan nanga cabe penga me ngare ngere edong toria bala anu moy kero ko ni di bore ata kana to jol nang kaburo Alakara ka
Here is Sagal Simon Peter. He is a former raider. He used to raid. He used for his colleagues for raiding. But when this opportunity availed to him, he went on raiding, and then he went for training. Carpentry and joinery, came back. One of his friends told him to join him in building houses in villages. He was being paid 2,000 per day. At the end of the week, he eats food, but he goes with 2,000 per day. He has kept that money. So far, he has 200,000. He's looking for support in order for him to buy his personal equipment so that he's able to start on his own and continue to construct houses.
Very good. So now, thank you so much, young people. Thank you so much, young people. Go and sit. The cow of Kaabong.
Cow, Kaabong, ayo, cow.
I told these people to create circles by graduates. How many graduates do we have in Kaabong now?
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm not the cow, I'm the deputy cow. My boss has just gone for short call. However, we have 124 graduates.
How
under that
many?
program. 124.
124.
Yes, sir.
And has their money come?
Yes, actually, we are still enrolling every other time. The number is increasing, so we expect the big.
The money has come.
50 million has entered their account as of last week.
Fine, because that was my. Thank you. That plan.
Abaraka code. Ani ngone ayong delu ya to yom. Apoto to bongo to lore. Kakini benana kini ngidelu ngam monikan pocket.
My plan was to train them at zone level.
Arai ngona lo kita tamari kita ni arai napaka maga.
But when it comes to Sako, I want the Sako district.
Ani to dolia Sako ketch. Lo anka tumana kalo ya na lo district nege ariamutu bien amiri nyanga to monikan.
So they have all formed circles.
And
I put there 50 million now. Per circle. I can increase it, that's no problem. Money is not a problem. So therefore, what I beg all the members of the NRM to understand is the importance of free education. Because you can see these children, their future was ruined by being blocked in the school. But when I took them and trained them for just 6 months, you see what they are making. Let's see what they are making. So it's really murder to block. It's murder to block these children from education. And in the coming government, I want all of you to support my plan for free education in government schools. The school managers have been using the excuse of not enough teachers, so bring money so to hire private hired teachers.
School management committees.
I'm going to recruit an extra 50,000 teachers in the primary school so that excuse goes away. So, in conclusion for today, Ekivil, Aktopor Akwapu, Abaru, and free education in government schools. Kabongo oye! Karamoja oye! Uganda oye! East Africa oye! Let's give flags to rain is coming. I want us to. Now my staff, the families which were mentioned here, Barbara, get in touch with the families of the chairperson will give you the contacts.
Gerorwa ankali ang lokali mitoy eboko ya beriaga kiriya mulka ngutongulu.
Families of our veterans.
Ngirarea ngkalia angotolu ngwana twakete iko kana wini iko na di iko kanolo Jacob lo umo iko chodri kutunga na lokali mitoy.
So that we follow it up.
Kotere totu para ngakronguna. So, Enyarta Maga, Honorable Achia Kathy Winnie Lomodo, Komoli Joseph Miidi, Lokwang Hillary for the Hig, and then Peter Pex Park Apanyejele for the North East. Then LSC 5, Loris Halbert Maalim. Your Excellency, we have our historical, our elder, Honorable Samson Lokeris, known as Ikeny. He has been in the CA, you know him. He has been a member of parliament for 2 terms. He has been a member of parliament and he stood down this time around. That is Achia Winnie Lomodo Ngina, woman member of parliament flag bearer. Next is Komol Joseph Miidi Echokil. No. So, Komol Joseph Miidi Wolo, the Dodolo constituency. Now, Your Excellency, we request a photograph with the Honorable Samson Lokeris and then Honorable Nyangan Christine. Those two contested in the primaries and they respected the NRM policy. They are not contesting against flag bearers. I request that you meet them and talk to them. Then Lokwang Hillary, please go and receive.
Thank you. As we receive our flags, we shall be having a photo moment with the President and the flag bearers. After that, we request Honorable Lokeris Samson and Honorable Nyangan Christine, just for recognition of their good gesture. Hilary Lkwang. That is how a flag bearer should be acting. That flag should be kept. Thank you, Honorable Hilary. Kaabong oye! NRM oye! Thank you. After the photo moment, we shall take another photo with the two who respected the verdict of the people, and we shall sing the anthems in reverse order, and we close the meeting. The President is taking a photo with the flag bearers. We thank you for electing them. Maintain the flag.